This is part 4 of me going through all the comics associated with the Jurassic Park franchise. Let's finish this up. The next comic series associated with the franchise was called The Lost World Jurassic Park numbers 1 through 4, from Topps Comics in May of 1997. This series is another straight adaptation of a film, only this time it's the second in the franchise. It of course follows Ian Malcolm as he's convinced by Hammond to re-enter dinosaur territory in order to save his ex and her team, who are already on site. Meanwhile, InGen's team are trying to capture the dinosaurs from Site B in order to populate Hammond's new stateside Jurassic Park. The series ends the same as the film, with the T-Rex getting loose in suburban San Diego and needing to be recaptured. The next comic series associated with the Jurassic Park franchise was simply titled Jurassic Park Series 2, numbers 1 through 5, this time coming from IDW in June of 2010. 13 years after the last series. As such, the events of the story take place 13 years after the events of the film. All this time later, Lex and Tim are the caretakers of the Hammond name and fortune. Lex fights for the rights of any surviving dinosaurs, and Tim is working on building Pachyderm Park, a family-friendly version of Jurassic Park. Meanwhile, Dr. Wu has teamed with a man named Backer and created a dinosaur facility in Texas with a set of embryos Wu smuggled off Isla Nublar during the events of the very first film. Some of Wu's dinosaurs get loose in Texas and start eating both livestock and any humans that they might run across. Soon, Lex brings in Alan and Ellie to help, while Tim finds out that his benefactor has actually been Hammond's son-in-law, Peter, who survived the baby T-Rex attack on the ship in the Lost World, and is now out to besmirch Hammond's name even further. Can Alan, Ellie, Lex, and Tim bring down Peter before he can do permanent damage to Hammond's name and the world? That's the question this series endeavors to answer.